Hey guys, Mecha-san here with a Discord recommended Watch Mojo video, which actually made me look at some of the other videos that Watch Mojo has put up recently, and there's a number of them that I would like to react to, give my opinions and thoughts on. But for now, we start with this one here. This is the top 10 failed character reboots here, and in the thumbnail we had Velma from the... Oh boy, Velma. Oh god. Less said about that, the better. So yeah, there was I know there was a few other like TV reboots and characters and stuff like that, which I don't know.
Care to elaborate?
Yeah, but
MacGyver? Sorry, I was starting off already and it makes me what? There was a MacGyver reboot here with No, you gotta be Richard Dean Anderson. You gotta have the hair and everything. It's no.
you're not gonna like it.
Welcome to Watch Mojo.
Oh yeah.
And today we're counting down
Of
our
course.
picks for the very worst recasts and reimaginings of
Reimaginings.
TV characters.
Maybe we could find the camera together?
Together? Oh.
Oh yeah, just because it's mine.
Look, there's been reimaginings of Scooby-Doo, of course, a bunch of times here. Like, the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, which actually was Ghosts here. There was, of course, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue, which I like that. I really like that.
Number 10, Thomas Magnum.
Magnum P.I.
Magnum P.I. There's three main reasons Thomas Magnum is one of the most iconic private investigators in television history. He's smart.
This is something
he's
I've
funny,
never seen.
And he's got a killer mustache.
Place always gets to me.
But yeah, mustache.
Been here 20 times over the years.
I've been to Washington, D.C. Boy, that area has changed a lot. Since, this is like, what, back... Because I've never seen Magnum P.I. I know it got parodied a bunch of times here. The whole thing where, in Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, the way that Dale was dressed was based on Magnum P.I. That's about it.
It always gets to me.
You okay?
Great.
Unfortunately, the 2018 reboot misses the mark on just about all of these. We can live
had no
without
idea.
the mustache, and Jay Hernandez certainly gives it his all, but ultimately, this new version of Magnum never rises above his goofball antics.
Goofball antics. Oh!
It's a maddening creative choice, especially because Magnum's friend Rick has the exact opposite issue. Demoted from suave playboy to thumb-twiddling wet blanket, the updated Rick may as well be an entirely new character. Maybe another reboot's in order.
You just say the word, and I'm there. Magnum and Rick, private investigations, make a hell of a team.
You already do, brother.
Number 9.
Okay.
Carlton Banks.
Carlton
Blair.
Banks?
Now, this is a story
Wait,
all
what?
about how Carlton Banks got flipped, turned
Turned
upside down.
Philadelphia.
What? What? Okay, I have heard that they're trying to make a reboot of The Fresh Prince. I mean, Bel Air. I could have sworn it was like maybe a continuation, but
Philadelphia. City of brotherly love and clogged arteries. You're a long way from home, Mom. Glad you made it in one piece.
Fans of the original will remember the character's snooty personality, providing fans tons of laughs, social commentary, and even a few legendary dance moves, too.
Yeah, the Carlton
Sadly,
dance.
Bel Air's
The Carlton dance here. It's like, we always look forward to the day when Carlton asks or requests something and does something dumb or annoying, and what happens? Will, like, grabs a piece of paper or something and just whacks him. I love that moment in that episode where all three of them, Will, Hillary, Ash, and Ashley here, I lost her name for there, just all grab a dollar like, oh god, good time. But this is
take on the character is a self-serious tryhard that, while not without his moments, isn't the same Carlton fans wanted. That's part of a larger issue with Bel Air overall.
So what are you saying, Carlton? Are you cool with Will being here?
Seems like a cool dude.
Plus, I've always wanted a brother, but I got y'all. So.
If the character of Will Smith wasn't allowed to
Yeah, you gotta get a brother soon here. I still remember the first episode where they first met here. You know, we had Will Smith posting up his, like, Malcolm X poster and him being snooty. Short here, so Will Smith, yeah, where's, like, yeah, nice to, meet you. Like, wondering where the other part of, where his other height is. And the way he's dressed and everything.
be consistently funny, then there wasn't any hope for the rest of the cast. It's a shame
about to be
that
Uncle Phil?
trading comedy for drama, Bel Air lost so much of what audiences loved about these characters.
What the hell is going on here?
On Viv?
We're good, Mom. Just having a spirited debate. Right, Will? Yeah. Spirited.
I'll say. Okay, yeah, trading comedy for drama. Look, the first version of Bel Air had its very dramatic, heavy moments, but it was mostly the center was always comedy, and drama can come in naturally. And there were some very dramatic episodes that were also kind of funny here. Like, I still remember the episode where, you know, Will and Carlton got arrested because the cop, the freaking, like, highway cop profiled them. They believe they were the ones that doing the theft and everything like that. They didn't even do anything here. It's like they arrested them, and so in order to get their attention of their parents and uncles here, Will had to do a stunt. Had to, like, admit to doing this here and be on live television because you get the context here. And oh god, just the drama, just how Uncle Phil lays a verbal smack down that cop here. It's like I remember one commenter in that video even said, like, another thing Will could have said was that car reported stolen? No, because they had consent from the owner, and they did. So yeah, that guy did everything wrong. That cop deserves, those kind of cops, those kind of individuals need to be break their faces here, make them hurt for their fucking bullshit.
Cordell Walker. With all due respect to Jared Padalecki, there's only one Cordell Walker in these parts, and he's played
never seen
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, never seen. Walker, Texas Ranger. The full name. I know I've heard, and I've never seen the show. Heard of it. Yeah, it's on CBS. I never watched CBS at the time. But yeah, you're Chuck Norris? I'm sorry, but you can't. Jared Padalecki, I loved you in Supernatural. You can't. You can't.
Okay.
You can't rock the cowboy hat.
Now you're out.
That's not to say Padalecki does a bad job by any means. He elevates the material where he can, but overall, this new take on Walker still lacks any of the commanding screen presence that made the character popular in the first place.
Is this going to be a thing now, or?
Congratulations. Is that what you're trying to say?
There's just nothing like seeing Chuck Norris dole out justice in glorious slow-mo action scenes. In comparison, Padalecki's grounded spin on the material feels dry, derivative, and just plain stale. He's not a hopeless Texas Ranger. He's just not Cordell Walker.
Listen, I have a certain way.
So yeah, it's one of those things where this could have been its own thing, as opposed to a reboot.
That way has got to evolve. You know that, right?
Number 7, Fallon Carrington, Dynasty. Sporting a sharp tongue, familial grudges, and more scandalous lovers than you could count, Fallon Carrington is an inseparable part of what made 1981's Dynasty work.
Well,
1981?
Maybe we should look at this whole thing philosophically.
ABC. Did anyone watch this back then?
Goes for the
I've never heard of it.
Of the same name. The issue is that they're Fallon's the lead, and also only really Fallon in name alone.
When the revolution happens, it'll be your head they come for first.
Oh, I'll be sure to get my hair done.
Sooner the better. How did I beat you back here?
I took the scenic route.
For better or worse, the original heiress was defined.
Okay. This the blonde. She looks like I either saw her in Charlie's Angel, which I was able to catch the original series sometimes on like when they aired on TV Land or something. Or is she one of the blondes from Three's Company? I don't know.
Eris was defined by how often her family underestimated her. By reconceiving her as Dynasty's feisty leading lady, Fallon loses the underdog status that made her storylines so addictive.
Okay.
It's much harder to fall in love with a spoiled rich girl when she's the backbone of the entire series.
Just goes to show, you never know who's gonna stab you in the back.
Ooh. Wow.
Hey! You're missing all the fun, Steven.
Number 6.
Shaggy.
and Scooby.
No, the number 6?
Zoinks! This is a disaster.
Velma! There you are!
Norville? What the hell?
You didn't answer my VMs. Voicemails.
Despite only being named after Mystery Incorporated's bespectacled investigator, 2023's Velma throws out decades of consistent characterization for the whole Scooby Gang.
Yep.
The biggest victim is Shaggy. Sorry, we mean Norville.
I mean, that's his real name.
By his first name here for some reason.
Norville!
Hey, I was rethinking our friendship this morning, and maybe it's
A
helping.
drug store in our school?
Grab your friend's house.
I'll get my windbreaker.
We wish that was the only problem.
Okay.
Here, instead of a hungry, scaredy cat, Norville is a sullen teen with more romantic entanglements than charming quips. It's a complete 180 for the character that never really connects.
Are they recording
the way
this?
it's supposed to. Hey, at least Shaggy made it into Velma after all. That's more than we can say for Scooby.
Scooby, yeah.
We sure fooled them, Scooby. We ought to be in the movies.
Number 5. The Upper East Side Kids. Gossip Girl. Almost
Gossip
a
Girl?
decade after the eponymous blogger signed off the first time, the residents of the Upper East Side returned for more soapy drama.
And as you will soon
I mean,
come to
you think
know,
Gossip
no
Girl?
good secret goes unpublished.
That's not that old.
Watch this space.
Oh, really?
You'll hear about it soon enough either way. Till then, XOXO, Gossip Girl.
But try as they might, there's
Yeah, there it
simply
is.
no
Gossip
recreating
Girl
the flawless
27
class of 2007.
12, like-
And boy, did they try. Despite taking place in the same continuity, most of the characters in 2021's Gossip Girl are less interesting knockoffs of the first ensemble.
As soon as I post this,
So this isn't a reboot or anything like that. This is more like, this isn't about failed character reboots or something like that. This is more failed spin-offs here. That's all being failed spin-off. Why is it on this list?
Pro tip: best to use your name. That way, anyone can find you.
It makes you wonder, if they wanted carbon copies of Serena, Blair, and Nate, why not just get the original cast back? Your guess is as good as ours.
They want to stick to high school?
Sadly, we'll never find out for sure, since the show said XOXO after just 2 short seasons.
Which one of these should we post next?
Whichever we want. The future is ours again.
Number 4.
What?
Jamie Summers. Bionic Woman.
Oh, yeah.
Cybernetic enhancements or not, no television character can survive the most dreaded threat of all, a remake.
Yeah. I've never seen the original Bionic Woman here. I did try to give this show a shot here, mainly because the, I guess, villain antagonist was frickin' Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica.
Why are you with me?
You're different.
The whole thing where
When your whole life's planned
technology is much more advanced than what people know, much more far along ahead, that you can make
unexpected.
Unexpected?
In 2007, it finally
Yeah.
happened to Bionic Woman, which reimagined Jamie Summers as a no-nonsense crime fighter with a bone to pick. And that's about it. The inaugural Bionic Woman was so captivating because it balanced Jamie's extracurricular activities with her desire to live a normal human life.
If I don't get an assignment from you very soon, I'm just going to show up and I'm going to kick your door down.
Ah, you're just the one that can do it.
And don't you forget it.
Without that crucial part of her character, all you're left with is yet another dull crime show. Just one with a star that can punch through a wall.
Yeah, and
2007
there is
writer's strike
Starbuck.
powered Bionic Woman
Oh,
off after
yeah.
just 8 episodes, and
The
honestly,
writer's strike that
it's probably
time.
for the best.
You're gonna have to do a little better than that.
Number 3, The Three Witch Sisters.
Charmed.
Ready to tune into the heartfelt adventures of 3 sibling sorcerers? No, we don't mean Piper, Phoebe, and Prue.
Phoebe,
Really?
welcome home. It's so good to see you.
I recently found myself in a situation where I can just catch 3 episodes of this, just in my spare time, not when I'm out. And yeah, okay, I gotta watch it a few times.
Isn't it, Prue?
But
I'm speechless.
I think I only watched
I can see
5 or 6
why
episodes.
you'd be confused. Taking Charm's brand recognition but jettisoning all of its heart, the CW tried redoing the show with its own trio of female leads.
Okay.
Whatever. It was clearly a mistake.
Yeah, I know that.
Mel, Macy, and
They
Maggie
mentioned that in
are just poor replacements
Animaniacs
for the originals.
reboot.
They're dull lead characters, period. The 3 are too different to play on nostalgia, but too beholden to their counterparts to stand out either. It's a tricky balance that 2018's Charmed never managed to strike, leaving its talented cast without much to work with.
Okay,
I'm sorry I won't life when this is over. With them. Yeah, with them.
Number 2.
Angus MacMacGyver. Yeah, how do you...
There's young, there's rash, and then there's just plain impatient.
MacGyver?
My name's Angus MacGyver. I have 12 first-place science fair trophies, 2 years MIT, 3 years defusing bombs for the military.
Whoa!
What do I do now? Little of this, little of that.
2016's MacGyver is...
Yeah, again, I watched MacGyver a few times here. I know he gets into situations sometimes to helping the guy... The guy here, he's the man with the 9 extra lives. I remember the final episode here where it was all his birthday party. All his friends people he helped came in here, and he wanted to quit. You're the man with the 9 extra lives, and I feel like I'm down to my last one. I remember the episode where he goes to his old college here, and the whole thing where a mercury trigger bomb here. He finds out to cook the mercury. Where he saved his friend who gets in trouble now from corrupted officials. This is the guy who could make. This is the a disease here that rapidly accelerates aging. This is a guy who could freaking make a nuclear fusion reactor with a sock, paperclip, and chewing gum, for crying out loud.
All 3 at once. While there is some merit to the show's exploration of the character's early years, it leans so far into MacGyver's boldness, it's easy to forget he's supposed to be a genius.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, if anyone could make these disparate ideas work together, it's MacGyver.
We'll make him come to us.
How are we gonna do that?
Tinfoil.
Just kidding, right?
No.
My man never jokes about tinfoil.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. Is he with a group now? I mean, I know he sometimes has people there, but most of the time he's always alone. Oh, he's with a companion of the week.
Diffusing bombs with paper clips
isn't
the same as fixing a flawed creative direction.
Yeah.
Sure, 5 seasons and nearly 100 episodes.
Never uses guns.
To be ashamed of, but
5
a
seasons.
Series bearing the name of a television icon.
He went 5 seasons.
A whole lot more.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. This is insane.
Yeah.
Before we continue,
it's MacGyver. You're MacGyver. You do the insane every time.
You have the option to be notified for occasional videos.
They didn't even know they had a MacGyver reboot.
Make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, The Angels. Charlie's Angels. After many years away from the small screen, Charlie recruited 3 new leading ladies to become his angels.
I mean, I saw the movie.
2011.
But
they each made mistakes, but I gave them a second chance. And now they work for me.
I don't take orders from a speaker box anymore.
Anything but heavenly.
Yeah.
Say what you will about the original, but it indulged in its campy tone in a way that's still watchable to this day.
Yeah.
On the other hand, this misguided
surprisingly,
interpretation tries so
the campiness of these old shows makes them timeless, even when sometimes the way they treat the characters or whatever has aged poorly.
Hard to play it straight. It feels like a parody sketch.
You do realize the irony of that coming from you, right, Charlie?
To make matters worse, The actors are woefully miscast.
Really?
The dialogue is wince-inducingly cringy, and the characterization is slim to none. If these are the best operatives Charlie could find, we have major concerns about his judgment.
Standards have.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Too late. You're benched.
Did we
standards have gone bad? I don't know.
Character reboots?
I don't know. You tell me.
Below.
I knew it.
I mean, I'm surprised that Velma was number 6 here, but this was informative, just telling me that there were so many reboots of stuff that I had no idea. They actually rebooted Walker, Texas Ranger with with freaking Sam from Supernatural? I knew about the Bel Air reboot, never saw it, but yeah, just looking at it with how the camera, with how just even how close the camera is to these characters, it's like, yeah, you're going kind of serious here. I mean, pull it back a bit, take it in, make some jokes. We're supposed to constantly make fun of Carlton being short, being this like trying to be like a white boy. That sounds so bad. That sounds so freaking bad. I know here, but the way he is and respond like he's supposed to like making fun of him being a prep kid who doesn't know anything about the streets, stuff like that. Like where the episode where he stayed in Jazz's crib and it's like changed him. And Uncle Phil, he's supposed to be a big guy that he's scary. He is legitimately scary sometimes. But goddamn. All right then, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll check out some other videos. Actually, I got another one that I want to make a reaction to. That gonna be funny. That's gonna be funny as hell. So, comment what you all thought. Like for more videos. Till next one. This is Mecha-san logging out.